It was raining Sunday morning and I was thinking about whether to go or stay at home. It was a long weekend because Monday was Labor Day in the US and both Bap and I didn't have work. And I knew I would feel terrible if I spent doing nothing. So I grabbed my camping stuff, loaded them on the bike, pulled my cell phone, and texted, "Let's do this." We stopped by in a local restaurant called Nice Eatery. It is a chain of restaurants that you can find all over Tarlac and Pampanga area. They offer local delicacies, but their specialty is goat meat.
Nice Eatery. Maraming branches to kung saan-saan. Sa Pangasinan meron din.
And after having lunch, we decided to put on our rain gears because the weather was unpredictable. There are parts of the road where it was raining hard and portions where it was hot. Having the rain gear on spared us from the constant stops of putting them on and off. And next on the agenda was to visit the Capas National Shrine. But before we got there, a mishap happened. I got a flat tire. I have been worried about having a flat tire and I was lucky that I never had one before until today. Good thing that I brought a spare tube with me and there was a nearby vulcanizing shop. And after 30 minutes of vulcanizing work, we were back on the road and we reached the Capas National Shrine shortly.
Dito yung memorial ng mga Filipino na namatay. Tapos doon, yung memorial ng mga foreigners na namatay sa Death March. Yung boxcart yun, pupuntahan natin yung boxcart. Ano yung boxcart? Yan daw yung sinakyan ng mga Filipino and American soldiers from Bataan. Ang capacity niyan siguro 30 lang ata, 50 not sure, pero talagang siniksik nila tapos nakatayo na lang talaga. Each boxcar could only accommodate about 50 prisoners, but they've been loaded about 100 to 150 in other boxcars. We heard that POW screaming it took another 3 hours for the train to reach Capas.
The government built this memorial to honor all those who fought in Bataan, Corregidor, and other parts of the Philippines during the World War II against the Japanese invaders. Thousands died in the battle during this death march and while in captivity in this camp. After visiting the shrine, we decided to proceed to our camping destination rather than Monasterio De Tarlac, which was supposed to be our next stop. However, because of the unpredictable weather, we wanted to set up earlier while the sun is still up.
Grabe yung lahar oh. Nasa medyas ko lahat. Pasok? Oo, pasok no? Pasok
Exhausted from a day-long adventure ride, we lit a fire to warm us a bit and then used that fire to dry our clothes that got drenched in the river. We ate at the local store and then had a brewed coffee while sharing ride experiences before retiring to bed.
Ay, nako, sarap. Lamig no? Kumusta experience mo, Bap?
Galing ng motor ko. Kaya. Ako lang hindi.
Kaya, no?
Ako hindi ko kaya.
Anong pinaka-memorable sa'yo this trip?
Yung kanina, yung river crossing.
Medyo first time ko na-experience yung ganun eh. Yung kinain ka nung quicksand. Kinain ka ng lupa. Kinain ako ng buhangin.
Tingin na lang ako
may
eh.
mga tumulong ano.
It was a peaceful night. The sound of the nature and the cold evening breeze was terrific.
Unti-unting gaya ng bahay, swimming pool sana yon na hindi na-approve sa DNR, kaya ginawa kong bahay. Kinontrol ko yung tubig sa baba dyan. Yung gustong mag-hiking na tapos babad-babad yung
Dito po.
doon sa baba ng yung kubo na sa kabila, yung may konting malinis na yon. Baba ka rito sa baba niya. Sabi ko, in-offer lang sa akin mga katutubo. Pero kung hindi ako...
Yung may-ari ng lugar, no? Bap, dumating.
Si Saldi.
Si Saldi. Kaya RDC yung
Right.
Lugar. And siya, para siyang environmentalist. So, sa kanya tong lupa, dinevelop niya, yung proceeds nito, bumabalik din sa community. So, okay.
The following morning, we were greeted by the camp owner, who gave us a brief history of the place. He put up this campsite to provide jobs for the locals. The place was clean and well maintained, free from plastics and other human waste harmful to the environment. It was a very well maintained campsite. And after packing, we then proceeded to Monasterio De Tarlac, where we said some personal prayers, appreciated the view, and sampled some street food that served as our lunch. And after spending about an hour in this place, we headed our way. Our trip turned out to be one of the best adventure rides so far. There was a mix of on and off-road routes, some wild experiences, especially on the river, learned new things at the Capas National Shrine, enjoyed nature at the RDC campsite, and then finally ending our journey in a spiritual place in Monasterio De Tarlac. We parted ways in Tiplex, both exhausted and recharged, filled with new learnings and experiences. And I could say we're both ready for another long week at the office and looking forward for our next adventure ride. And that's it for this episode. Till next time.